Namaskar, good morning, Ram Ram. Welcome to your own channel RK Astro English. Now, this is one of the biggest transit of the year 2026, one of the main transit before December 5. Ketu is going to transit in own nakshatra, which is a Magha nakshatra, and this is a nakshatra of Pitras, ancestors. And don't forget that this year there will be Pitru Paksh somewhere between, I think, September, October, or August, September. I will tell you the exact date. And now, what is the significance when the planet, a Ketu, which is a karmic planet, is entering to the own nakshatra, and the nakshatra is related to the Pitras. And Ketu is almost doing this, I think, after a decade. So, how big opportunity for all the people, to get rid of the Pitra dosh? Or what is going to happen for the all 12 ascendants according to you? In which house these days your Ketu is, and now what will happen with this nakshatra transit? Let's go step by step. As I always say, I want to go with first the little what text says, classical text. Now, in Vedic astrology, transit of Ketu through Magha Nakshatra is considered a very significant karmic event because this is a nakshatra of Pitras and Ketu's own nakshatra. So Ketu will be very powerful here from 29th March onwards, only few days. And Magha is ruled by Ketu itself, making this as a more self-reflexive transit, and where the planet's energy is amplified and its results are deeply internalized. And Magha is symbolized by the royal throne and is presided over by the ancestors, Pitras. Now, when Ketu transits Magha Nakshatra, this is not just a nakshatra transit, it becomes Ketu in the field of Ketu activation. Magha Nakshatra Lord Ketu, transit planet Ketu. So this creates what we call in the predictive astrology a Sway Rashi Nakshatra transit, a self-reflexive energy loop. And the meaning is Ketu is moving through its own karmic domain, and therefore its results become more subtle, more psychological, more ancestral, less material, more spiritual, and less external, more internalized. So things are going to change. And now, Magha's symbol is the royal throne, not the king, the throne. This is very important and it signifies authority in what you got from your Pitras, ancestors, status passed down, and the power through the lineage, not your power. And legacy, not achievement. You have not, earned or achieved anything. This is everything from the legacy. And the privilege is from the past karma. So now I can say, because I know Ketu these days in the Leo sign, if in Kal Purush Kundli you see this fifth house, Purva Punya Karam. So for every person, now the Purva Punya Karam, the past life good deeds are going to activate. But in which house? And what they will do? This we will go one by one. So Magha is not about royal, it is about being born into karmic seat of power. So Magha's symbol is royal throne. We already, see all these things. So when Ketu will transit here, it begins questioning, do you deserve the throne you are sitting on today? Because I always say to my clients also, if you say, oh, I have a Pitta dosh, I have not done anything wrong. Have you got the property or money or the, jewelry and everything from your ancestors? Yes, I got. If you say that is my right to get them, that property, then you have also to be responsible about their karma. And now Magha is governed by the Pitra, the ancestral beings residing in the Pitralok. This is a Dharti, earth, and from the above this first layer is a Pitralok. Now, These are your genetic lineage, your karmic bloodline, your inherited tendencies, family pride, and family curses, unresolved ancestral debts. Ketu is the moksha karaka. It dissolves attachments and reveals karmic backlog. It activates ancestral karma memory. You may experience sudden disconnection from the family, name, status, questions about lineage identity, emotional detachment from the traditions, dreams about deceased ancestors, and the repeating family pattern surfacing, interest in the genealogy or the past life themes. I was listening to one video, very well explained. They told that, how ancestors, to ancestors, we get everything in our blood, in our DNA. Scientists, test this on the rats. They took few rats and give them the fragrance of cherry blossom flower, and then give them one stick. Then give them fragrance again stick. Now they do this for continuous period of few days, and now this is being stored in that rat's mind that whenever this fragrance will come, there will also be a pain. And now next time what they did, they just gave the fragrance but did not put the stick on the rat. And still rat was shivering. So they say, okay, now let's see what happens. Now after few months, rats given, you know, uh, rats children come to the existence, and then they do the same thing. They just give the cherry blossom fragrance to the kids of rats, and they just start shivering without any harm, without any stick, because now they get this thing in their DNA. Now they keep testing this for the 7 generations of that rats, and in every generation, whenever they give them this cherry blossom fragrance, and they all start shivering, they all in fear. So what is this? If rats have a DNA, they can carry this from ancestor to ancestor. We cannot. We always. We always, whatever happened with your ancestors in the past, good or the bad, this is stored in your subconscious mind, in your veins, in your blood, in your DNA. You have this and you behave according to that. Why I am telling this? Now Ketu is going to the Pitras Nakshatra. So everything regarding my past life, my ancestors is now going to activate. That's why I'm saying now this is a past life themes. The DNA level karmic cleansing, the story I told you. Magha operates at the level of genetic memory, epigenetic trauma, cultural inheritance, patriarchal authority, and the social conditioning. And the Ketu's transit here can break ancestral pride, dissolve false identity, remove surname based ego, and detach from the inherited roles, and liberate from the family expectations. What classical texts say, very important. We are a human being, we can say anything, but what classical are saying. BPHS, Brit Prashar Hora Shastra. Prashar ji say, Ketu कर्म विच्छेदक मोक्षकारक means Ketu serves worldly karmic attachments and moves the soul towards the liberation. And in BPHS, it is also told about the Magha. Magha is a Pitrananam Sthanam. So when Ketu transit Magha, past life karmas connected to the lineage activate. And the Pit related issues will surface. And the sudden detachment from the authority roles may occur. And one may question even a family legacy, family status, family surname, family traditions, culture. And BPHS indirectly links this with Raj Yoga reversal or activation depending on the karma. Now the results will be not yours. The results will be whatever will be done by the Pitras, the results will be yours. As far as I remember, when I asked my grandmother, I never seen my grandfather. I asked my father, uncles. They told that we have a so rich lineage. My grandfather was so spiritual person, so devotional person, connected directly to the guru and gods. So I'm very much sure in my case that, if they have such a good karma, I am not just a 1% of them. My father's karma is seen with my eyes. Now I know whatever the Ketuji will bring in this time, that will something for the good. And now what other classical texts say? Saravali, Kalyan Varma. Saravali describes Ketu as a Dhwajkar ko Chedan Karta. Ketu is a flag. So meaning Ketu cuts, separates, dissolves. Why? So many birth charts I see in the Ketu Dasha, they came, my job gone, something happened, separated from family, break up in relationship, because this is Ketu's work. And the Magha represents throne, royal lineage, authority, and heritage. This was Magha represents. So in Saravali, Kalyan Varma is saying, Ketu may cause loss of ego connected to the status. I am this, I am that. I am, giving food to so many people. I am looking after so many families. Ego. Change in leadership roles. Now they get ready for the roles of, there will be the role reversals. Break from the ancestral expectations and a sudden spiritual inclination. And the native may reject inherited power, seek independent identity. So many political leaders I've seen, they said, I will not use my surname with my name because I want to don't put people into this caste system and want to make my own identity. I've seen with so many leaders in the past. So now this is the time to be independent. But yes, without the blessings of ancestors, we are nothing. If you have anything problem, kids birth, you have any problem regarding education, marriage, you go to any temple, do any ritual, till the time you will not get the blessings of Pitras, no God is going to sign your file. No, because this is earth, next is Pitralok, then is the other lokas. So when the God will, wait for the file to come from Pitralok, and Pitras will sign only when you have such a karmas. So very important to have the blessings of Pitras. Now what Jatak Parijat say? Ketu Pitradosha Karaka. We always say, oh, I have a Pitradosh. Some astrologer told me I have a Pitradosh. This is a strong time to get rid of Pitradosh. Ketu is a significator of ancestral karmic imbalance. And the Magha Nakshatra is ruled by the Pitra Devatas. So the transit here may be need for the ancestral remedies, reconnection with your lineage, if anything, as in our tradition, there are so many things which are connected with the ancestral traditions. And I see my mother every year doing this. What are you doing? Oh, this is from our past ancestral thing. We have to do this every March, every April. We have a place for ancestors in Himachal. Every March end, we go there to pray our Pitras. So you have to reconnect with your lineage. And the sudden remembrance of family duties. If you already disconnected yourself from the family duties, now this is the time. And the resolution of inherited karmas. So the events will be like property settlement, for some family disputes, legacy planning, and some for this may be the time for arise. So the Nadi tradition interpretation about this. Magha is a Sihasana, royal throne, and Ketu in Magha vacates false authority. It removes the pride inside, the false pride what you have. I am the CEO. I am this person. It activates spiritual kingship. Native may feel sudden disinterest in fame, attraction to the spiritual knowledge, and withdrawal from the leadership. But if karma is strong, true leadership may emerge. This is not at all bad for all. Now the Gochar Tattva, what they say, Nakshatra Lord, Ketu, transit planet, Ketu, and this creates Sava Nakshatra activation, with BPHS also saying. And the meaning is full karmic release during this period, identity shifts, family pattern breaks, authority, dynamic change, and the Pitra's karmas will be manifesting now. So get ready to, you know, take the results of the Pitras, whatever they have done. So the classical summary is Ketu in the Magha transit may bring ancestral karma activation, detachment from status, sudden change in leadership, spiritual awakening, resolution of family karma, and break in traditional roles. So important. Now, my dear family member, you all waiting for this thing. So let's start. What I'm going to tell you that, don't panic of this. Just try to get the blessings of the Pitras. And the Ketu transit in the Magha Nakshatra. Now there the first date is the March 29 when Ketu, because is a retrograde planet, so it will not enter the first pada. It will start from the fourth pada. So Ketu will enter the fourth pada. Then on the 31st May, the third pada. Then August 2nd, the third pada and second pada. And the October 3 will be the first pada. Now this August to October, very, very, very important time. Because this is a time period when Pitra Paksha, the day of ancestors, will also come. So how we need to do? So let's go step by step. Aries family member, if you see your Ketu is in beautiful place, 5th house. Maybe during this few months you have seen some love breakups, sudden breakups, any problems regarding kids or delay of pregnancy and all these things. But I'm telling you, from 29th March 2026, when Ketu will enter the fourth pada of the Magha Nakshatra, your 5th house of Purva Punya, that means your past life good deeds will activate. Your intelligence, creativity, and the children becomes karmically activated. During this phase, emotional detachment from romantic life or a creative pursuits may begin again. As Ketu moves into the third on the 31st May 2026. Now the academic plans or the education related matters may be revised or delayed. And students may face temporary concentration issue. This is a Ketu, very powerful now. And when Ketu enters into the second pada of 2nd August 2026, the speculative investments may become risky and the financial decision links with the creativity or the entrepreneurship must be taken cautiously. And during the first pada, 3rd October 2026, a deeper spiritual inclination towards mantra, astrology, occult, learning, this all will rise, and there will be the sudden shift from logic to the intuitive understanding. I will give you a remedy also, what you need to do during the Pitra Paksh to get the very good results from this combination. So when Ketu moves through your 5th house, this transit creates a vacuum in the areas of romance and creativity and children. So classically, this indicates a period where your buddhi, intelligence becomes highly intuitive, but perhaps detached from the worldly logic. Now, logics will not work here. So you may feel a sudden lack of interest in hobbies that once defined you. For those with the children, there may be distance or either physical or emotional things with the children, as the children may seek their own path, they want to live their own life. And in the terms of investment, the royal nature of Magha warns you against the speculative ego. If you trade based on pride, if you're doing something in the trade and you are the base for that is a pride, then Ketu will behead the profit. And you are being asked to reconnect with the DNA of your creativity. After then, this, applause for you will bring. This is a brilliant type for spiritual practices involving the mantra siddhi. The mantra siddhi, what you can do at this time, no another person in this world can do. Aries people, for you especially, and especially those in the Ketu Dasha Antardasha. And now, what to do in the Pitra Paksh? This is very important, because making a video is another thing, and what to do, the remedy during the Pitra Paksh is more important. So during the Pitra Paksh 2026, Ketu remains in the ancestral nakshatra of Magha. So the lineage karma may manifest through children's health, childbirth delay, romantic misunderstanding, or a pressure from a family regarding the continuation of lineage. You may question the parenting style, education goals, or inherited expectations, from ancestors. And relationship with father or mentors may require a healing and a ego pattern during this time. And the creativity may temporarily decline, but later return in the more meaningful way, more spiritual form. And the teaching or counseling roles may open after the karmic cleansing period. And the investment mindset becomes the conservative, and the risky speculation must be avoided during this time. Now, if you see when this Pitra Paksh will start, so you need to note down that dates also, because during Pitra Paksh this is very important. If you want good results from this all nakshatra transit, you need to do such remedies. Now, if you see, every year there is a Pitra Paksh. This is not something which happening very fresh, but at this time the biggest planet related to the Pitras, Ketu, will be in the nakshatra of its own, and that is nakshatras of Pitra. So what we need to do? Definitely during the Pitra Paksh we need to do a special remedies, and that remedies will definitely bring a relief for you, a relief in the Pitra dosh, because when there is a Pitra dosh, there is delay in marriage, there is delay in childbirth, there is delay in education, there is no happiness at home. All these things are very common phenomenon. So Pitra Paksh date is 26th September 2026 to 10th October 2026. Now this brackets come between this August and this October thing, when October 3rd Magha Nakshatra first phase Ketu will enter. Now what we need to do during this time period, especially from the 26th September to the 10th October. Now there are different remedies. Now this program is being viewed by all the people in the different countries. I think they don't have this Pitra Paksh thing, and all the remedies I don't know they can able to do or not. But one generic remedy is, take a water, mix a black sesame seeds, black till we called in Hindi, mixed in the water, and you just face a south direction, and in the south direction you just do this tarpana thing. Give this water to the Pitras, because Pitras direction is the south. And this need to be done by the male people, not the female people. Females don't just in the south direction, you just pray to the Pitras for the blessings. This is enough for you. But the male Aries people, you can do this remedy. Because I generally see that when person has a good chart, everything is fine, life is good, still they not have a kid birth, still they don't have a good education, sometimes people have no good business, losses continuously. This is all mainly due to the Pitra dosh. Mainly, even if the dasha is good and nothing is happening, so something is blocked here. So take benefit of this 26 September to 10th October 2026 during the last two padas. You can do the really great remedies for your Pitras, and you can bring changes in your life. So I wish you best of luck, Aries Ascendant people. And now let's move to the Taurus Ascendant. For Taurus Ascendant, Ketu is in the 4th house. So many people maybe already has gone to abroad or changed the your place of living, relocation already happened for you. But now what will happen when Ketu will enter the On Nakshatra? Now this is a house of home, mother, inner peace. This is often a restless transit. There is no peace of mind. At home you can't feel the rest. And you feel like a stranger in your own house, or experience desire to move to a place associated with ancestors. You want to go more near to that place. And the relationships with mother may undergo a phase of silence or deep karmic clearing, or maybe the health of mother is not good. And classically this transit signifies a loss of a land or a vibhaga, partition between the family. But in a modern sense, it usually manifests as renovating an old property or letting go of emotional baggage. It all depends how you do this. Your heart, Hriday, that's the fourth house, is seeking a home that isn't made of bricks. Focus on the eternalizing your happiness rather than you seeking comfort, luxury. In the case of real estate, a high tech home, a smart home, no. You want at this time a very peaceful home. This is a Ketu, not Rahu. And the Ketu transit in the fourth house affects emotional security, domestic peace. And during the fourth pada, definitely on the 29th March, on the fourth pada, you may feel or you may see the relocation in your case, especially in the if the Dasha of Ketu is going on. And in the third pada, the property issues may activate. You need to take care of that during that period. Dates are there on the screen. And during second pada, the emotional withdrawal from home environment is very much possible. And this is the time when we are more near to that Pitru Paksh. And in the first pada, spiritualization of domestic environment or a space that will suddenly will increase. And the more important time is when we enter the Pitru Paksh. Because Pitru Paksh is a time when you can do the strong remedies regarding this thing. So that will be the 26th September. That means when the Ketu will be in the around second phase before entering the first phase. So what you need to do? Actually, in Pitru Paksh, you need to take care first of all, your mother's health need to be taken care. No land related deals, no real estate related deals, no buy of vehicle need to do during the Pitru Paksh. And during Pitru Paksh, a maternal lineage karma may surface. And the family traditions may be questioned at this time. And you may detach from the luxuries, comforts, ownership disputes may arise in case of this real estate. So domestic responsibility will increase, but the disputes are very temporary. And some people want to make the renovation or, you want to do the vastu of your house and want to do changes here. And the old family patterns may reappear for the resolution here. If you want to buy the vehicle, kindly wait for this Pitru Paksh to end. You can buy the vehicle. Don't buy during Pitru Paksh. Any new thing. And this is the time period when emotional maturity will grow. Now you are the more emotional person than before. Home becomes a place. In first two padas, 4 or 3rd, you are feeling very detached. Oh, where I am, why I am here. And when you reach after Pitru Paksh to the first pada, near about 3rd October, then your home become a place for the spiritual retreat. Peace returns after the Pitru rituals. So in the 4th house, definitely you need to take care about all the things related to the 4th house, either the mother or the property or the vehicle or your peace of mind or your domestic environment or property related matters. And things will go, on the smoother way after the Pitru Paksh will end after the 10th of October. But in case of remedy, in Pitru Paksh especially, light a ghee diya under a peepal tree on Amavasya during Pitru Paksh. But if you want more enhanced results, do this continuously. On the Saturdays, on the Amavasya, but don't do on Sunday. If anyhow Amavasya is on Sunday, then don't do. Saturday and Amavasya. Do this continuously, especially during the Pitru Paksh. Because this is a very strong karmic energy this time. That's why I told you that karma is related to the maternal family, mother's family may come to the surface, because this is a time period when you are not getting results for your own karma. This is a time period when you are getting results for the past karmas of your ancestors, and now you are on the other end here to receive these results. So maybe some people can get very good inheritance. This is the fourth house, and Ketu is here. And in the Kalpurush Kundli, Ketu is a lord of a Scorpio, which is the eighth house. So technically, this is the eighth house sign here. So something regarding to property, inheritance, there is a big decision is going to happen. And the mother is the key player who will handle all things and decide the things. And if you want the blessings of Pitras, kindly respect your mother or mother-like figures. This is very, very important for you. So do this remedy. And I pray to the God. I pray to the Pitras, that they give all the people good results, free from Pitra dosh, and your wishes come true. But what you need to do? Get blessings of your Pitra doing the remedies. Always, there is very simple remedy. Okay, the simple remedies, there are 3 simple remedies which I will tell you after the end of the Pisces, so it can be useful for all. Thank you very much. Stay blessed, Taurus family member. If already subscribed, thank you. If not, then kindly bless us with subscription. Now, the Gemini people, what is there for you in this special transit? So the Gemini family members, I hope you have subscribed the channel. If not, kindly bless with your subscription. Now, how this is important for you? Because Rahu in third house is always considered very good, strong. But in third house, because this is house of communication, and Ketu don't believe in the communication. Ketu believe in going in silence. So what Ketu will do, when the Ketu will become super powerful here. So third house is all about the courage. And now the third house transit, if you see for the Gemini ascendant people. So for family members of Gemini, communication is the main theme. Because during the fourth Pada transit, that is 29th March, your intuition regarding your siblings and close associates become hypersensitive, younger siblings especially, and you feel their motives before they speak. This can lead to a period of silence or withdrawal from your social circle, because this is a Ketu. So during the fourth Pada, that is the 29th March to 31st May, what is the pattern for you? Communication pattern becomes change, courage becomes inward, intuition becomes strong about the siblings. So distance from siblings or neighbor also possible, and travel plans, especially the short travel plans, may change. And the social interaction will be negligible. It will reduce, and the independent work you will always will prefer, and silence will become your strength. And the efforts may feel your silence is your strength. You are doing so many efforts. Still, you will feel the directionless. And if you are into something, a writing project, you are writing some book, it may suddenly be paused for some reasons. Maybe you want to bring some changes. And there will be less of digitalization in your projects. So this is the theme of the first Pada, fourth Pada. Now in the third Pada, that is from 31st May, Ketu is in its own element, making your speech more cutting, disturbing and direct and maybe blunt. You may give up a writing project or a hobby that feels too superficial, and seeking instead the lost languages or occult knowledge. Now this is your pattern, that suddenly your interest towards shift to the occult languages. So the theme for the second Pada, that means third Pada, business efforts, you need always a revision in your efforts. You want to change your strategies. And you are not very comfortable this time in a teamwork. This is a Ketu, you want to work alone. So there will be communication misunderstandings possible with the colleagues. If you are into anything negotiation, contract negotiations, that can be delay, and the skill learning. especially something traditional skill learning that will resume for you. Now the efforts will become more meaningful. You want to stay at home or at office rather than to go into journeys. That will reduce. And if you are thinking when my relationship with my younger siblings will be good, then you need to have a patience because this will take a time. Now suddenly you will enter to the pada 2, which in counting is pada 3, but pada 2 because Ketu goes retrograde 4, 3, 2. Now the second pada. Now moving to the second pada, your focus now shift to the tangible results of your efforts. You may realize that your courage shouldn't be spent on small matters. This can be handled by my team, my juniors, my younger siblings. Now your courage will be on preserving the bigger things, your family dignity. Still you deny the social networking. You don't want social networking. And in digital ventures, which already in process, you may also pause them. But suddenly teamwork is ending, but your own independent ventures will try to, you will try to increase and it will increase also. And now your communication from this 4-3 to second path is more philosophical. Your writing ability is now converted into a spiritual writing ability. And your courage is not your speech. Now your courage is your silence and your intuition. And avoid unnecessary argument. Whatever contract you are filing during this second pada, stay on. From 2nd August, when it was second pada will start, just see your contracts again, review again. And if there will be any travel delays or visa delays, don't be panicked there because this is very temporary thing, because now this Ketu will enter into the first pada by 3rd October. And this is the time of a second pada and first pada when there is a Pitru Paksh also. So now in pada 1, you emerge with a new head, a redefined sense of self. Now Ketu has, refined you. Now you are the person who is no more dependent on another person. You are you yourself. Now this is the time when people will say, yeah, this person was working in a team and getting no success. Now he is or she is working independently. So much success is coming to them. Every your communication will be now meaningful. People want to listen you. Your writing talent will be on the peak. And the efforts stabilize slowly. And if you're into the sales marketing, why to leave this field? Now there is a more clarity in your communication. The clients you are pitching from March onwards, you're not getting any results. Now the clients will approach you. Now your speech, your communication, your marketing strategy has more improvement. And initiative improves gradually and the inner courage will also increase. And now silence, which you started from 29th March, this now silence will convert into the success. And new ventures will form. And because this is a Pitru Paksh, so my dear family member, sibling dispute or a family effort related karma may activate. So what you need to do? Donate books or stationaries to the students. Other than this, pray to the ancestors who are writer of your destiny. Because during this Pitru Paksh, whatever daan and donation you will do, you will light a ghee diya, you will light a ghee diya under people tree. All this will pay for you. Thank you very much, and I hope you get lots of good results during this period. Things will be slow, 4, 3, 2, 1, but the time you will reach up to this 3rd October, especially 10th October when Pitru Paksh will end, you see the results. Now you will be the independent king rather than working under someone. Your communication will have weightage. The detachment and the silence will be the bigger tools which make your destiny. But don't forget the ancestors. Do taking, do continue take their blessings. Continue. Thank you very much. Now let's move to the another ascendant, which is a Cancer family member. So what's there when Ketu will be there in the second house? For you people, the Ketu in the second house in on Nakshatra Magha now will become more powerful planet here. And you know, this is a house of family. This is a house of family wealth. This is a house of speech. Maybe from last 2025, you already feeling detached from the family. Some people gone away from the family. Some people left the family business. Speech issues are there for some people. But now what will happen when Ketu will become the super powerful here? As you know, second house on 29th March, when Ketu will enter here in a Magha Nakshatra, fourth pada, then Ketu affects your sustenance and the finally dynamics. You may find yourself, this is also because of food house, finding yourself eating less and becoming more spiritual about what you consume. Maybe you don't want to take non-veg, you don't want to take liquors, you don't want to smoke. Maybe people who have a Ketu here, they can go into some spiritual fasting like Ekadashi, Purnamashi. And you know, your family may seem distant, or you may feel like you don't belong to the lineage you are born into as Ketu moves to the Pada 3. Yes, changes will come, but still, Pada 4 is a more intense for, you know, this is a house of finances also. So the financial restructuring may begin. There may be some family disputes regarding property, regarding wealth or inheritance for which maybe you have must, parted from the family in 2025. Now things will come to the surface. And in your case, now spending will be more of the emotional. Speech you will try to control, but the savings things, especially in the first three padas up to October, it will be somewhat like fluctuating. You can question the value system of the family. And in this all process, when savings are fluctuating, you are questioning the family, your sudden expenses may also possible here. So if you are somewhere in the joint family, then the tensions are more. And regarding the financial thing, I think you need to keep a patience at this place. But in Pada 3, things will change. You will change your way of earning money. You will change your way how you behave with the family. You might move always from the traditional banking system now to the business towards more unseen or a spiritual sources of income you can go for. And 31st May, when you will enter in the Pada 3, the inheritance discussion, which was looking some difficult in the fourth pada, now that may arise and some positive things can come, not immediately, maybe it can come after October, but things will now started. There will be the repetition in the family karma, and you will feel more detached from the wealth. Maybe you are not very much interested in this inheritance related talks even. As I told you that this is a time when Ketu, now the super powerful planet can bring changes here. So Ketu is about to bring a change in your income pattern. For the people who have a zero family bonding, maybe they immediately come close to the family, and the people who are very close to each other, they can be little bit feel detached. So for you people, regarding finances, financial discipline is required, speech must remain calm, and family planning. Together you sit regarding wealth or family business, anything. You can decide together, no problem. Now further, when this Ketu will go to the Pada 2, now the transit is intense for finances. So at this time, This is not time to large investment. Sometimes you can be motivated by someone, oh, we just put money into this project, this will be grown multi-time. Then this is your mistake. Avoid big investments, and this time when there is no investment, but savings should be there in the safer way. You have to change your saving pattern. No, I will not put into this thing, I will just put into the secure FD system. Now your incomes also get the filtered, and this is the time when you learn how to avoid a emotional spending. Oh, I can take this for my wife from so many days, she was saying, I can take this for my brother. For emotional spending you should avoid. Your interest in charity, Ketu, is all about leaving the things, giving the things, thinking for another people. Now the charity's interest will grow. Your mindset regarding wealth now should be more spiritual, but a proper financial planning you need here. And for the family harmony, you need to patiently wait for the 10th October when the final this pada will come. And slowly, now the joint finances will be in the stabilized form, speech becomes more minimal, and the emotional security now shifts. And when you enter the first pada from 3rd October, because don't forget the date that there is a Pitru Paksh from September 26 to 10th October. It comes between the second and the first pad. Now this is the best time to do remedies if you are into Pitru Dosh, or if you are not getting some very good results of the Ketu. So in the first pada, you find a new voice. Now you are a changed person, one that is authoritative yet detached. This is a cleansing of throat, cleansing of voice, cleansing of speech. And I tell you, Ketu is always a planet to bring a good change, but with a little bit detachment, pain. So financial peace now gradually will improve. Value system is more spiritualized. Now you are not questioning the values and tradition of the family. Your speech is more soothing, full of spiritual philosophies. And family traditions are again revived. And inheritance issues are now finally on the stage of settlement. And in your life also, now the financial stability will slowly returns. Savings will increase with the period of time after October. And then the joint family issues will be resolved. You together will be, sitting with each other, having a good time. And now wealth will be meaningful for you. And the financial clarity again returns to your life. So remedy for you is offer a kheer, milk with rice and sugar. Mix together and make a kheer and offer to the cows on the Shrad when this Pitru Paksh will come. Or what you can do, if you're in some another country, you can't do this thing, then you can do the Annadana, that is a distribution of food for the helpless people or the people who required food. Thus from this 26th September to 10th October. Because if God has given you so much, now I think this is time for you to give back to the society. I always say people who involves themselves in this donations, charities and seva, they never suffer the big threats or big problems from the planetary transits. So there is a restructuring of family, restructuring of speech, restructuring of inheritance, restructuring of your value system. And I wish you best of luck. Don't forget to get the blessings of Pitras. In end of the video, I'm going to tell the generic remedies what you need to do in the Pitru Paksh or in your daily life to get the regular blessings of the Pitras, ancestors. Thank you very much. May God bless you with all the success. And if you're new to the channel, kindly subscribe. If you already subscribed, thank you. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Pitradev. Now the Leo family member. Now for my Leo family members, my Leo brothers, For you, Ketu is there in the Lagna, and this is your throne, your Lagna, being occupied by a headless saint, that is a Ketu. So in Pada 4, your emotions now will be in volatile from 29th March onwards. You may feel deep sense of vairagya, dispassion towards your own life and body. Is this a case with you? You can write below if you already feeling these things. Because now your Lagna will go into the process of purification of identity and ego patterns. You may suddenly feel detached from the public attention or leadership roles that previously defined your personality. Physical vitality may fluctuate and you may withdraw from the social situations. Confidence may temporarily decline. This is Lagna, na? Me, myself, my confidence, my ego. Now, the confidence may temporarily decline as you question your life direction. Because maybe you are doing something which is not exactly okay. Rahu enforces you to do this thing. But now Ketu is saying, whatever you have done, that is not the right thing. Now, the personal appearance or the lifestyle choices may change, and the interest in family lineage or ancestry may grow. Suddenly, you are more interested towards your lineage, your ancestors. Emotional sensitivity will increase, and you may feel misunderstood by others. If you are right, no need to worry. If you are not right, need to worry. Decision making may become introspective, and attachment to the fame or status reduces. Spiritual curiosity may awaken, and you may feel less motivated towards the recognition. Leaderships become inward, and the family expectations, suddenly that may be more, more expectations from you will create more pressure on you, and relationship with father or authority figures definitely have a shift here. I tell you one thing, we got things in the life, and we, sometimes we feel that, I am doing everything. This is due to my intelligence. I am very I am doing anything. I am doing for this person, that person. I am giving food to this person, that person. No. This is what Ketu want to teach you here, to change your thinking process, your intellect, your ego. If you start something with some person, you must go in hand by hand. Not every 3 months, 6 months you keep threatening people, keep cheating people. This is not good thing. And Ketu don't like all these things. Now the Pada 3, very interesting. 31st May, when Ketu will go to Pada 3, Ketu is coming backward. Ketu moves into the third pada on 31st May 2026, and identity transmission now more deepens. And public image may go under a subtle change. A big change will come to your public image. Ego-driven ambitions reduces, humility will increase. Maybe now you know your mistake, what you have done the wrong. Because whatever you are doing and whatever you are saying doesn't matter. Only thing is whatever you are feeling. If your gut feeling is saying you are doing wrong something, then no person around you say, no, you are very right, don't worry, you are very right person. No, your inner sense will tell you, I have done something wrong. And now there will be the change in your image. You may withdraw from the leadership positions voluntarily. Interest in spiritual mentors may develop. And health discipline becomes necessary for you, because this is a Ketu and Lagan is you yourself. And you may seek a solitude for the reflection. Old personality patterns dissolve gradually. Relationship with authorities may feel karmic here. And the personal goals may change direction. You may reject inherited social roots. And the emotion resilience improves slowly, not overnight. And the inner confidence begins rebuilding. A personal independence grows, and a spiritual lifestyle choice become more attractive for you. And a family expectations, still you may feel heavy. And the decision making now will become more intuitive. Whenever you will take decision, on basis of brains of other people around you, you are in mistake, because this is your karma. In my life, I always make this sure that I will take all the decisions, either wrong or right. I will not listen to mother, father, sister. I will listen to everyone. Then I will use my vivek. I will use my own buddhi, brain. I have to do or not, because whatever I will do, that is a my part of karma. Karma. Nobody will share my bad karma with me. So if people around you making you fool and making you think like this that you are everything, then kindly see your karma. Now the second August, second pad, coming backward, 4, 3 and 2. When Ketu transits the second pad on the 2nd August 2026, detachment from the material identity increases in future. You may lose interest in organizations, recognition, titles. You need nothing. Now the self-reflection here intensifies, and the physical health routines may improve. Emotional stability still may fluctuate temporarily, because our sins don't forget us, they follow us. And the spiritual practices may dominate daily life. Relationship with father may need healing, and you may feel disconnected from the previous ambitions. Sometimes you are saying, oh, you are my Lord Krishna, oh, you are Krishna, whatever you say I will do, and immediately you make that Krishna as Sudama. This will not work. Mentors and elders come to your life as a blessing, but if you use them and if you throw them out, then your inner self will not let you sit comfortably. But now this is an improvement period. Now the career goals are shifting towards a meaningful work. Self-image becomes spiritual rather than the social. Old friendships may dissolve. Personal priorities now will completely change, and a lifestyle becomes a minimalistic. And emotional discipline again is on the improvement now. Now you are very near to Pitra Paksh, and the leadership style becomes compassionate, attached to your inner self. Now you don't need any praise. Now the October 3rd, when Pitra Paksh is starting, 26 September, when you are in the second pad. Now fourth pad or first pad, when this 3rd October is coming, you are in the Pitra Paksh. As the Ketu enters to the first pad on 3rd October, identity stabilize into a more spiritual version of yourself. A personal confidence now improving, because you know what sin you have done. Now you are definitely try to rise off that. Now the leadership returns in a refined form. Now the spiritual purpose becomes clearer, and the relationship with authority improves. And your health better than before. Now your discipline strengthening you. Your inner peace is now increasing, and the personal ambitions align with the dharma now, and the public image will improve slowly. You may mentor others, and emotional maturity stabilizes with day by day. Your decision making will be wise, and attachment to the any materialistic things will be very low at this time. Family lineage understanding now more good to you, more deepen thing is for you, and the spiritual humility becomes your strength. Pitrapaksh, first pad, you are this immense improvement. What remedy you can do? A Pitra Tarpan on Amavasya, or on the tithi of, if you have no mother or father, or any of your ancestors are not here. If your parents are doing Tarpan, no problem. If your parents are not doing Tarpan, so you can motivate them to do. Because the people who have parents, they don't know to do anything. They can just tell their parents to do for their ancestors, because this is their duty, not your. If parents are not there, then this is your duty to do everything. So my dear friend, family member, whatever happened, forget it. Be in control of your own karma. I am again saying, you are king like people. You can do so much for anything. But still, if you are with the people around you who are we are already facing. So thank you, Leos and family members. I wish you a good time ahead for you, good karma ahead for you, and may you get everything, whatever you want in your life. Only be ethical and be moral. Money is important, but the more important is dharma. Don't say anybody Krishna and then make them Sudama. Okay, let's go for the Virgo people. Ketu transits in the Magha Nakshatra. 4 dates are for this transit, 4 padas, 4, 3, 2, 1. And the last pada, when it will reach, especially in the, nearby this 3rd October, then the Pitru Paksh will be also there. So this is a good thing to do the remedies of Pitru Paksh. Now for Virgo people, from 29th March onwards, when Ketu will be in your 12th house in the 4th pada, now the isolation, foreign lands, and a subconscious healing will be the part of your life. You may feel suddenly your sleep is now more disturbed. Your sleep pattern will be now, very disturbed. You feel the emotional detachment from all the material comforts. Now this detachment will increase. Yes, your expenses may suddenly can rise temporarily. Foreign travels may rise, so maybe due to that your expenses are rising. Hospital visit for the relative purpose can be rise. What you can do, if you want everything good, just go to the hospital, help the people, help them with medicine, help them with food, help them with money. You yourself go to hospital and help them, especially if you are into Ketu Dasha, Antradasha. And the secret enemies may activate initially for you. Interest in meditation will grows. Now you want to sit more in this meditation process. And solitude becomes comfortable for you, and the hidden fears may now come to the surface, and the hidden enemies also will be in the picture now, but again in the hidden way. And now suddenly your sleep is disturbed, and suddenly you try to sleep, and now the dreams are also related to the past life. Now this is the time period when your emotional detox will begin, and the loss of the unnecessary attachment will occur here. You will prefer more of the private work and charities. This will be your first interest at this time, and this is very good. And you may withdraw yourself socially. Now you don't want to be more involved into the social things. Pada 3, 31st May. Now this is the time when Ketu moves into the third pada, and the isolation becomes voluntarily now. Now this is not forced. You yourself saying, okay, you people go to mall, you go to party, wherever you're going. Let me sit with myself. I want to sit sometime alone. Now this is voluntarily, not forced. Now this is a third pada, second phase. And the spiritual retreats will be now your more interest. People are going to mall and you are going to the meditation and spiritual retreat camps. Now your subconscious healing is more deep and deep with the time. Now the people in your own country or birthplace are not very much attached to you, but your foreign contacts may increase. Your dream pattern will be now more intensified, and the emotional processing becomes important for you. Now your expenses will rise, but that expense will be in the new charities, new spiritual things, on rituals. Now this is a time when the hidden enemies, which we see in the 4th pada from 29th March, try to harm you. Now they will weaken. They will be the more weak people. Now slowly, after mid of this 3rd pada, your sleep schedule will be more disciplined. Your spiritual readings, you will more want to go into the spiritual readings. Your meditation will be improved. There is a clarity. Now you can focus. And the foreign settlement for some people is possible here, but your mental detox will continue throughout the period. Now you are a more emotionally balanced person than before, and solitude becomes more peaceful, and the charity brings satisfaction. Do more and more charities. Now the time for the 2nd August, when this Ketu will transit into the second pada, 4, 3, now the 2. An emotional detachment is now the stable thing for you. Not forced, not voluntarily, now the stable thing. And the spiritual discipline strengthens. Interest in the moksha, occult, all these practices now on the peak. Now the hospital related expenses, if any, that will stabilize, and your charity for the people will be increased. Now the foreign connections on the peak, and the hidden fears are no more now. They are almost dissolved. Hidden enemies are not now nowhere near you, because now you are a more spiritual and powerful person inside. And now your dreams are no more intense dreams. Now your dreams are guiding you. What do you need to do? I have always these kind of dreams. Every single dream give me a new guidance for the next morning. Now this will happen with you. Now the past life karmic pattern surface for the healing, and the mental peace will gradually improve. And it becomes, now isolation becomes more meaningful. You come to know that I need no one to be happy. I need only me, myself, to be happy. Now your emotional independence will grow. And the secret enemies lost their influence, and now the charity is a continuous process for you. Spiritual retreat is possible for you. And now the sleep is disturbed on the 29th March, gradually near this October, before you go into first pada. Now this improves more regulated and the more good sleep. 3rd October. 26th September, you see in red, the Pitru Pakshi is starting. Now the 3rd October, first pada. Now you are a really grown up spiritual person, and spiritual growth is more steady. Now your foreign travels are finalized, visa is in your hand, and you're about to go. Now your emotional healing is more stabilized and a continuous process. Now mind wise you have clarity, but now you have a subconscious clarity in your life. Meditations will give you insight, and the private projects already you putting your effort into, not getting very much success, now that will be success. Now people will know you from your name. Oh, this person, they do so much charity. He give the groceries, he give the medicines, he give the money to the people. Philanthropist is your new image here. Now solitude strengthens the intuition, and mental peace will grow, and emotional discipline is now your asset. Past life fears gone, hidden enemies gone, spiritual awareness stabilizes, and the expenses now will reduce gradually. And this is the time for foreign settlement, the first phase, first pada, from 3rd October onwards. And hidden enemies, I already told you, let them go now. Now this is the time period, first pada, when the Shraddha is going on, Pitru Paksh, the day of ancestors. If you have a parents, tell them to do for ancestors. If you have no parents, then you yourself do for your ancestors. The two main Shraddha, Pitru Paksh, what you need to do is the first and the last, if you don't know any tithi of your ancestors. But yes, tarpan, donations, charity during the Pitru Paksh will definitely improve the results. And the remedy for you as a specialized is donate blankets during this time. This is very good remedy. So thank you, Virgo Ascendant family members. I hope so much good things will come on your way. Now the family members of Libra, what is there for you? Now if there will be the Rahu planet in 11th house, I say this is very good, but you have a Ketu right now here, and the powerful Ketu, the super powerful Ketu, because Ketu is here in the Magha Nakshatra, the own Nakshatra. So now what it will bring for you? Because this is a house of social circle, elder siblings, gains, wishes, and Ketu have nothing to do with all these things. So in a Pada 4, when on 29th March 2026, Ketu will enter in your house of gains, social circles, and the Ketu here will be in the Cancer Navamsha, makes you feel lonely in a crowd. You may realize that your friends don't truly know your soul. You are seeking a spiritual community rather than a network. Now, you are not that person who say, I have this 4,000 followers, 5,000 subscribers, and 2,000 friends, and nothing. Now you want people who are more spiritual. Now you don't want any person to go to mall. You want a person who can accompany you to go to some ISKCON temple. You accompany you to some spiritual retreat. Now this is a sudden shift from a big network to a meaningful people. Now you feel detached from your friends. You feel detached from your elder siblings. Now the wishes are not like, materialistic wishes. Now more of the wishes are on the spiritual side, or either you say, I don't feel I have any wishes. I feel so light, because wishes create pressures. So I think this is a good time from this point of view. And now suddenly the Pad 3, when it will enter in Gemini Navamsha, your long-term goals are now deconstructed. At this time, you may quit some project in which there is a name, fame. Now you are looking for the which project? A real project of life in which there are real gains like wisdom, like peace, a spiritual merit. Now your communication with influential people, very less, minimalist. Now for you, the person who is coming in Audi, BMW, or Range Rover is not your friend. Now the person who is coming with the mala, japa, who is talking to you about the spiritual things, the tapa, the yagya, the havan, now they are your friend circle. Ketu has nothing to do with the influential people. Ketu has everything to do with the spiritual people. So there is a very thin line between influential people and spiritual people. Now your life will attract the, yes, you are right, spiritual people. This is a time for a new network, a meaningful network. After that, the Pada 3. Now the Ketu will, Pada 2. Now the Ketu will, when will enter to the Pada 2 in Taurus Navamsha, your income takes a backseat to your values, and you may receive a sudden gift or maybe inheritance. Now as the more padas you are crossing, now you are again attaching yourself with the materialism things, but the things you don't know want, now the things are coming to you. Gifts are coming, inheritance from elders are coming. But you know how this is coming? It comes with the spiritual duty. Now you have to be more spiritual person, more responsible person. And now your responsibility is bringing you the every single gain, the every single wish now which doesn't exist within you, but still now you are getting everything in this second phase. This is a time of blessings from ancestors. And till the time it will enter the Aries Navamsha in a Pada 4 on a 3rd October, this will be the time when there will be the period of a Pitra Paksh. Now you are a person with a single pointed agenda, a focus. You are no longer trying to please everyone, because now you don't need any material gains. You are not that materialistic person. Now you have a new fiery ambition that is aligned with your soul and the purpose, and now you become a leader of the few. Now you are not the leader of the masses, people who surround you, Oh, so you are so beautiful, you are so powerful, and you are always in such a ego, I am no. Otherwise, I feel so that from June 2025 onwards, already people started leaving you, or your friend circle is very squeezed. Maybe you're in pain. I knew few people, Ketu, in the 11th house always ask, I have no friend circle. Why we need a big friend circle? We need a meaningful friend circle. A people who bring a purpose to your life, a people who can make you more spiritual and a contented person. And that is now what will happen in the this first phase, starting from the October 3rd. Now this is the last phase technically. Pada is one, but that is last. And when this Pada one is coming in the Pitr Paksh from September 26th and this October 10th. Now this time, stay committed towards Pitras, ancestors. If you have a parents, motivate them to do Shrad or Tarpan of Pitras. If you have no parents, then you yourself has to take the charge of this thing and try to do the Tarpan for the Pitras, donations. And two Shrad every person need to done, first one and last one. Sarv Pitra Amavasya and the first Shrad. This you need to do, every person. So thank you very much. And I feel that, you are on the right track, and this is a period of a transformation from a leader of masses to leader of few. And this is a must required change in your life, and you will feel so light by mind. And this journey begins from 29th March. I wish you best of luck for this journey, and I pray every single good thing, whatever you want in your life. God bless you with this all things. Thank you very much. If you have already subscribed and blessed us, thank you. If still not, kindly, thank you very much. Stay blessed. Now the Scorpio people. Now for the Scorpio family members, if you see, this is very important house, because this is not house of profession, career, or only this thing. This is a house of my all karmas of life. Now when on the 29th March, Ketu will enter into On Nakshatra in the 10th house, Pada 4, in your house of career and status. Ketu will enter in the Cancer Navamsha, makes you feel spiritually sick of your job. You crave a meaningful path rather than a successful one. Now, success is one side. You need a meaningful path, and you might feel like a headless worker. Ketu is there, no? Headless worker, doing the motions, but without your heart in it. Now you are doing all things, everything you are doing, but now there is no, you have no interest in doing. This is only a formality you are doing. You want something good to do now, meaningful. A professional identity collapse and may precede the karmic elevation. The boss-like authority figures resembling your father lineage may challenge your autonomy. And Pitru karma linked to the public image becomes active, and the ancestral dishonor may now demand correction through your ethical choices. And Pad 2, which is again called like Pad 3, second phase, that is a Pad 3. In the Gemini Navamsha, you may face a misunderstanding with authority figures. Because now when you are very much detached from your current job, now there is a misunderstanding phase, and you are being taught that power is an illusion. Now you come to know the same boss who say this is my that. Now he's criticizing me. Power is all illusion. And you might start a side project involving research, history, or you start reading the occult, and your public image is now on the reset mode. Now you may resign internally before you resign externally. Business branding may change suddenly, and the luxury based professions, if you are any luxury based profession, this is Ketu, he will not take you to luxury based profession. Now you lose the emotional appeal to do that things. And the Pitru Paksh may bring a dreams of old workplaces or government buildings, indicating Rajasic karma release. I will give you remedies also for sure. And when fourth, third announce second pad, pad 2, technically third and pad 2. In the Taurus Navamsha, your professional stability is tested now. You may have to choose between a high paying role or your dignity. And during Pitru Paksh, around this end of this phase, Pitru Paksh will start on 3rd October. During Pitru Paksh, perform rituals for the ancestors who were unsung heroes, and the balancing of your career will be done by their blessings. It's very important to do, because now the communication gap with management and you is now isolating you. Yet this becomes very spiritual promotion phase, not materialistic but spiritually promotion phase. A past life political misuse of speech may restrict your public expression temporarily. The past life karmas are now on the way. Don't worry. Wait for the fourth pad, the most productive, which is called pad 1. Technically fourth. 4, 3, 2, 1. And the Aries Navamsha, now the true calling. Now you are a warrior of the work. You no longer care about titles. You only care about the impact in your job, in your business. You are leading by examples rather than by command. And now this is also a time when mother's unfulfilled ambitions may unconsciously drive your career decisions now. Mother is just opposite to the 10th house. Government related ancestral karma may resurface. Any tax dispute, any land tax. Remedy is very simple. Light a ghee diya at home and temple at Pitru Paksh. Offer a durva to Ganesha ji and donate a perfume to any priest of the temple on the Sundays. But this is again true thing, that whatever placement you have, whatever phase you are going through, for all this is a time of a karmic reset. And especially this Pitru Paksh, which I marked in red from September 26th to 10th October, in the last phase, gradually it will prevail. This is the time to seek blessings of the Pitra. If you have parents, motivate them to do the something in the Pitru Paksh for your ancestors, like donations, food to priest. If you have no parents, then this is your duty to perform in the Pitru Paksh. I will make a very detailed video on Pitru Paksh this time. I'm doing research on that, so you get the more good guidance. But you know, now the Ketu in Dasha and Ketu in 10th house will make you the more detached person. But on 29th March, this will start up to 10th October. You will find the reason for your working. Now you'll find the new passion, which is more spiritual and task oriented rather than the ego oriented and name fame oriented. I think good change is coming to you. Welcome this change. This is the time to get the results of the ancestral's karma, not my own karma, but get ready. And now for the Sagittarius people, Sagittarius family members. Very beautiful house. Ketu is happy here. This is house of dharma. And you know, Ketu say, I am a happiest person here in 9th house. So on the 29th March, 2026, Ketu will enter Pada 4 of Magha Nakshatra, on Nakshatra. You know, this is like homecoming for Ketu. Very happy. Now in your house of Dharma and Father, your Ketu in the Cancer Navamsha brings a spiritual things for you. You may feel that your current God or religion is too cold. You seek a motherly connection with the divine. Your relationship with your father, it will become quite karmic. at this point. And Sagittarius family members, this is a time when you need to connect yourself to your guru, because now your belief system is detaching from the family religion. Maybe you go to some pilgrimage. This is very much possible. Because detaching from religion will not serve anybody's purpose. Now, the Pada 3 in the Gemini Ascendant. Now, your beliefs are analyzed. You are analyzing your belief system, your faith system, and broken down. You may stop preaching and start seeking. Now, you are a seeker. This is a brilliant time to study Vedas, Upanishads, to get all the clarity what you have, why your faith system is again and again in the breaking form. Now the classical text will help you to achieve something good here. And definitely, father's financial karma for some people may become a legal matter now. Whatever father has done now, you have to face. And the property division among the siblings is very much likely. Maybe you can sit together and decide in this pada. So in a pada 1, a pada 2, now this is also house of bhagya and fortunes. So Taurus Navamsha. Now your fortune bhagya is tied to the ancestries, and you may travel to your root place. Maybe you can ask your father, mother, where is my ancestors living? Where is my village? I want to go. One thing is clear: if during the Pitru Paksh you will honor your lineage, your ancestors, your luck will turn, because this is a house of a Pitrus, ancestors. Now you are the people who are the most affected, either that way or that, most affected by this transit. Ketu related to ancestors, Magha related to ancestors. Now this 9th house related to ancestors. So you should show your grace, your gratitude towards your lineage, toward your ancestors. Because when you will enter in the Pada 3, Pada 1 on the 3rd October, that is the time of a Pitru Paksh, already ancestors day going at that time. Now the Aries Navamsha, you become a lion of the Dharma, and your faith is no longer borrowed from books. Now your faith is not borrowed from books or some speech. It is from experience. Experience from your blood. You are already to teach others, but only through the authority of your own soul. When you will go through some rich experiences or some tough lessons, then only you can able to teach other people what I am going through and what you need to do in particular situation. Now the Pitras, the ancestors will make your bhagya here. Now you will get the results of the ancestors. If your ancestors very spiritual, they've done very good deeds, charities. Now this is the time for you of a cashback. Achieve everything. But from Pad 4 to Pad 1, this is your vision clear, your spiritual clear, your belief system clear, and now you are a more strong person. You are more dharma oriented person, and the person, maybe some people can find a guru here this time. You never know. Maybe your grandmother, your mother tell, our ancestors have that guru. We go to that ashram. And now you suddenly say, okay, I also want to go. And you connect it to your gurus. And during the Pitru Paksh, during the first pada, need to see if you have a parents, then motivate them to do something for the ancestors during Pitru Paksha. If you have no parents, then this is your duty to do something for the ancestors, like donations or food to the priest. Take care of this Pitrapaksh. I'm making very big video on this when we will be near Pitrapaksh. But right now I am telling because this Ketu's movement in the Magha Nakshatra is directly connecting everyone to the karmas of the Pitra. The only thing is house is changed where you will get the results. So I wish you best of luck and have a blessed time. Now my family members, Capricorns, how are you? Now this is again one of the very intense house for Ketu, and I think the favorite one because in Kalpurusha Kundli, in Kalpurush chart, this is a place of Ketu, the 8th house. Ketu rules the Scorpio sign as a co-lord with Mars. Now when Ketu is here, will become more powerful planet. You know, the planet who has an immense energy. So what Ketu will do here in the 8th house for the Capricorn, this is house of transformation and secrets. And Ketu here in the Cancer Navamsha, the deep dive you may face an emotional crisis that force you to look at a family curses or a genetic patterns. It is a type of a psychic surgery, not surgery, that is a psychic surgery. This begins the emotional underlaying of a maternal ancestral trauma stored in the subconscious. Sudden mood fluctuations, dreams about old homes, grandmother, ancestors, and Pitra Paksh may activate the suppressed grief pattern from the mother's lineage. You may suddenly question the emotional security with marriage, and the insurance or inheritance discussions may begin silent here. No more discussions. And the emotional dependency in joint finances, because this is a second from the 7th house, this is a joint finances, and the emotional dependency will be now visible here for you. Health may reflect a chest heaviness or water retention things, and a sudden renovation in ancestral property is also possible for you. Psychic sensitivity will increase, so take care. Emotional closure with the deceased maternal ancestors is possible, and letting go of guilt inherited from the mother's side become necessary. And you know, gradually, this is what more you want from this house. All these mysterious things are here in a Pada 3 in Gemini when it will go. Now your intuitions become a scanner. You don't need any person to tell you anything. Now your intuition is your scanner. You can see through everyone's lies. Somebody will speak lie. I remember one movie, Jhoot Bole Kawa Kate. In that, if somebody speak lies and the crow say ka cow, now you will become that person. If anybody is speaking lie in front of you, the crow will say crow cow. He's speaking lie. Now that will happen with you. You might become interested in the death and the rebirth of all related these topics, ancestral DNA. Your communication with the hidden world is at peak. And this is a time, maybe your interest in occult, your interest in research, secret sciences may increase. Yes, this is also time when legal paperwork linked to the family property may get delayed, or sibling disputes regarding share assets may came. Past family scandals may have discussed openly now, and the Pitra Paksh may bring a phone call from a strange relative. And sudden curiosity, as I told you, this is the best time to deep dive into the occult. Study whatever you want. This 6-7 months can make you a person which whosoever can't do even in 10 years. This 7-8 months, you can be a great occultist. And be very careful while you are online, because this is a Gemini Navamsha. Now, online privacy breach is possible here. Very careful about these passwords and online things. I already my email hacked last year. Now the ancestral litigation pattern may repeat, and the hidden document recovery is possible. Any document which you are not finding from 10 years, and suddenly you find this is very important document. Where was this document? And when this Ketu will go to the second pada, the Taurus Navamsha. Now the joint asset of taxes may cause stress. You are being taught to let go of what you can't control. This will be your approach in the Taurus Navamsha. Luxury joint investments may feel burdensome. Oh, why I invested here? Food habits from ancestral line may cause health issues, and a throat or a thyroid sensitivity is possible. Because now this is Taurus Navamsha. Na? Dowry related karma from lineage may resurface symbolically, and the financial secrecy may disturb the marriage. Maybe your wife say, oh, you have this much of money, you never told me, or your husband say. And the gold or the land division topics may arise in the family, and the emotional possessiveness now will be dissolved one, and the stability in the shared finances get tested during this period of time. Your family business inheritance tension will be prevail. Whose business, who is owner, who will get what share? And the value system transformation. This is a topic for you to look for. So my dear friend, the important part is the last part of this Pada 2 and the starting of the Pada 3, because now we entered into the Pitra Paksh time period, and this nakshatra, the Ketu, everything is about the Pitras and the ancestors. Now in the Aries Navamsha, you have faced your shadow and you won. You emerge with a fearless attitude towards life. You are now the master of work. So many things you deep healer, so many things you achieved during this few months before 3rd October. But now sudden inheritance gains are there. Occult fear from paternal lineage services, and the courage to break the taboo. Now you will show this courage. For some people, this is the insurance or tax settlement period. And for some people, this is time to break the curse from the paternal side. And now you may stop fearing the loss. Now the final karmic release is there for you. Now the transformation is coming all the way, but coming from the crisis, pain. But there is a big transformation in your life. Now the moksha-oriented emotional surrender begins here. Now you will learn how to surrender. 4-12 moksha houses. Remedy for you is feed the black dogs on the Saturdays, donate the black blankets to the needy people, and chant Mahamrityunjay mantra. And moreover, in the Pitra Paksh, if you have parents, then motivate them to do this Pitra Tarpan and all these things during the Pitra Paksh. If you have no parents, then definitely you have to come forward and take step and do something regarding the Pitras. This is very important from you. This 26th September to 10th October. That means last phase of Pada 2 and the Pada 1. And up to the final transit of Ketu, you will be very refined person. No problem in that. I wish you best of luck. Stay blessed. And I hope and I pray you get all the good things of 8th house. Occult, hidden money, inheritance, moksha related feelings. Wish you best of luck. Now the Aquarius family members, what is there for you, as this is in the 7th house? Now this is a house of partnership, and Ketu is here in the Cancer Navamsha. It can create a mirror of sadness. You may feel your spouse doesn't get you. You are seeking a twin flame connection but finding only a karmic shadows. It is a time for a independent healing. Don't wait for the spouse approval or anything from the spouse. Emotional detachment in the marriage or in the partnership, now you will see. Your spouse will behave, your partners will behave very unpredictably. Sudden emotional distance in a relationship you will see. And old family expectations affect your union. The domestic discomfort, I can see it increase because this is a Cancer Navamsha, fourth house in the Kalpurish Kundi. Spouse, mother influences will rise in your life. So there will be the mood swings in the partner's behavior also. Hidden emotional resentment will surface at this time, and a silent treatment cycles. You say, I will not speak. Whatever they are doing, I don't need to speak. I think whenever the things related to this marriage partnership, life partner, and in-laws and the mother-in-law, all these topics came, we should be very mature and we need to take care of all these things, especially during this type of transit, because this transit is here to give you your karmic payback. So we should ready to get all these things. Pada 4 is little intense, but do you think Pad 3 will bring same results? Now this is a Gemini Navamsha, and the communication in marriage become coded now. You may prefer a silence over a small task. You will not go into the controversies, disputes, arguments. Yes, for the some people, business partnership may dissolve if they are not based on the soul truth. And you are being taught to be whole within yourself. Don't go for the partnerships, such partnerships. Now your dependency on your partner, life partner or business partner, especially for the financial things, is ended now in this phase. You have a detachment from your luxury lifestyle things. This is a time, I think, when you need a marriage counseling. Sensual dissatisfaction is also possible because this is a house of intimacy of husband and wife. And as you see, you know, your focus is now shifting from business to silent investments, where you are investing, not even discussing with life partner. Silently, you are investing somewhere safe. This can be the karma here for you. But okay, these two padas are like this. But when you go to the pada 2 in the Taurus Navamsha, the value of your associations now will be evaluation. In again, you want to evaluate every partnership, every single partnership you have done or doing, or your relationship with your spouse, you will also evaluate. Now you are looking for a more of the dignity in the bones rather than a pseudo partnerships. So I think this is a time to heal relationships in positive manner. This is a time to heal the trust misissues, the messaging misissues, anything which come between you and your partner before in these 3, 4, 5 months. This is the time to reevaluate, sit with each other, discuss with each other, and try to find out either we can stay together or we should go apart from each other. No need to live. So this is time to find out this thing. But finally, when you will enter the more safest zone is a pada 1. Now you are a self-sovereign person. You can now relate to others without needing them. Now you don't need the another person. You attract partners who respect your freedom. Now there is a new partnership in your life, and your relationships are now conscious rather than dependent on the other people. This was the much required for you because you are feeling suffocated in the partnerships. Now the marriage becomes a karmic teacher and teaches you everything. Ego battles will end now, and the submission lessons are arises. And the partner leadership in some houses, you will see it will increase, because when you are a humble person, now your partner is more a leader person, and you will accept that. Marriage becomes on the spiritual path. There will be the more partnership maturity between you and your business partnership. Now here there is not a factor called romance in the partnership, husband and wife. There will be the new word that is a respect rather than romance, because you have get all karmic lessons, and now your mission is to share the things, and ego is completely surrendered here. And in the case of remedy, you can offer sweets to the married couples. You can donate clothes on the Friday if you allowed according to your chart, and you can do the Sundarkand part monthly, maybe Tuesday or Saturday. But this is also true that in the Pitru Paksh, kindly, my dear friend, if you have a parents, please tell them to do something on the Pitru Paksh regarding ancestors, donations, charities, food charities. If you have no parents, then this is your responsibility to do the Pitru Paksh. Thank you very much. 26 September, 10th October, Pitru Paksh, a strong Pada 1 will be there starting from the 3rd October. Don't forget to surrender yourself, because this is a karmic thing that now you are going to get all the results of your ancestors karma, not your karma. What you can do best for your ancestors. That is only in your hand. And now finally the Pisces people. So my dear Pisces family member, for you people, again, this is the best place of Rahu, not Ketu, where Ketu is there. And now Ketu here will be the super powerful planet in the 6th house from 29th March onwards. So in a Pada 4, when it will enter on 29th March, this is a house of health and service. And Ketu in a Cancer Navamsha brings an emotional exhaustion. You feel, why I'm exhausted, I don't know. Suddenly I feel emotionally exhausted. You may feel allergic to your daily course, and you are being asked to serve without attachment. Your immune system needs a cooling food and a quiet thoughts. You need to be calmed down. Because this is a house of health. And routine karmas here, you will see that will be dissolved, and the service resentment will end here for some people, and the workplace detachment will start for some people. Old health patterns may be weakened, and for some people this will be the time of healing, and maybe medication will be changed for you. And for some people there will be the conflict with the staff at office. And you see, now you will able to see the people who are creating conspiracies for you at workplace. Now they are visible. Sleep schedule may shift or disturb due to your office things or whatever going in the life. Immune system is sensitive, so be very careful with this. And now, this is a time when karmic servant will release and the work humility will develop within the you. And I think this is a good thing. Because before you go to the 3rd Pada in the month of May, in Gemini Navamsha, your enemies are now defeated. Not with your fighting spirit, because you are a silent. You are not saying anything. Whatever you want to do. I don't care. You don't need to fight. You just need to know. You may change your daily routine to, change the daily routine. Ignore this kind of people. Don't waste your energy there. Rather than this, give your 30-40 minutes daily in the morning for the meditation, pranayama and mantra chanting. And ignore this type of conspirators which are there in your life. Just say them, okay, you do whatever you want. But for some people, the communication with co-workers will break here, and the office gossip isolates you. Why is so changed person? Maybe there is a mental stress. And you need to be very careful while you read your emails. Now this is a Gemini Navamsha, and this is a workplace. One competitor will go, some other hidden competitor will emerge for you. Take care with The because Gemini and Vamsha, this is documentation thing and this is a house of litigation. So you need to take care for this litigation related paperwork. You know, if your office working somewhere where you are, doing with the documentation paperwork, so enemies are here to disturb your all things. So misplaced file can be a tension for you. So keep very carefully. This is a time of healing via silence. Be silent. Let the people say what they are saying. You don't care for them. Because when you will enter the second pada, this will be the more powerful period. Now in the Taurus Navamsha, debts are being audited and you are learning to the value of simplicity because you are a silent person now. You are cleaning the bloodline through your actions. Now you are not a person, who are ready to fight, person who is ready to silent. Take care of your digestive disorder during this period, and the sugar sensitivity is there. So throat infections and all these things, your dietary discipline you need to make. Avoid eating food outside in the canteens or outside. Take your own food from home. This is a period of a body detox. Financial stress will reduce. Your stability will be there now in the routine, and the people who are trying to worry you again and again, now they are suddenly disappearing from the picture somewhere else. Now you are a more contented person because you ignore them. I have nothing to do with whatever they are doing, whatever they are saying. Now in the Padavan in the Aries Navamsha, you are a warrior of a health because sixth house is a health and you have a new fiery energy to tackle any obstacle. You are no longer a victim of circumstances. You are now master of your routine after these three padas. When you will enter the first pada, you will serve the world with the underlying strength. And now whichever these 2, 3, 4 hidden enemies remain, they will come to the surface and finally you will say, now you are all caught, stop all these controversies and whatever you are doing, the conspiracies. This is the time place when workplace politics will finally end for you and you have a new courage to deal with everything. Your health is on the improved state, your routine is in the improved state, you will win in all litigations. And now you are the person who is serving spiritually. You're going to the temple before coming to the job or after going job. Now these enemies who did so many things to you in these 5-6 months, they become your teacher and they teach you everything, what to do, how to do. This is the time of the self-healing and a victory through the surrender. This is the only way when you can, go for the victory thing. And the good remedy for you is to put this mustard oil on the Shanidev on the Saturdays. Avoid any garlics during Amavasya, and as much as you can do, feed the stray dogs. Because the dog which is at your own house, your pet, that is a Mercury. Only the street dogs are Rahuketu. So feed them. And this Pitru Paksh, don't forget, I put this in a red because I want you people to tell that everything is here connected with the ancestors and the Pitrus and the Ketu. Time to do something for the Pitrus. If you have a parents, tell them to do. If you have no parents, this is your duty to do Tarpan and the donations during this Pitru Paksha. I will make a detailed video what to do, how to do. I hope this Ketu transit in Magha Nakshatra brings you lots of good news. Remedy. The common remedies, I told you, I will tell you at the end of the video for the ancestors which you can do daily. One is whenever you wake up in the morning, just face the south direction and pray to your ancestors, get their blessings. South direction, facing, because south is the direction of Pitras. Tell them, give me a power, give me a blessing, please clear my Pitra dosha. If anything wrong done by me, kindly forgive me and bless me. Daily morning. And for them, what you need to do, the Amavasya Tithi and the Dwadashi Tithi. These two Tithis are of the Pitras. These come, every 15 days. Just give the groceries to some needy person or to Panditji, whatever the arrangement you have in your own country. That will definitely help you get rid of the Pitradosh, and this will be the beautiful transit for you people. Thank you very much. Keep blessing, keep sharing, keep subscribing. Jai Shri Ram, Jai Hanuman, Jai Mata Di, Om Namah Shivaya, Jai Ma Lakshmi, Jai Gurudev, Jai Pitradev.